In this video, you're going to discover 5 things you absolutely must focus on training your puppy during the first 14 weeks of his life. If your dog's already over 14 years old, you could still teach these things to him, but it's just going to take you longer. And so if you've caught your dog at a young age, you've just got him or just about to get a dog, make sure you teach your dog these 5 things, and you'll find life with your dog as he ages much, much easier.
When you first bring a new puppy home, it can be really overwhelming. So it's helpful to focus on just a couple of things that first week. The number one thing that you need to think about when you first bring your puppy home is supervision. Puppies are little babies with sharp little teeth, and they can run all around your house and cause all sorts of trouble. They might go to the bathroom, have an accident. They might chew up something of yours that you don't want them to chew, like shoes or furniture. All sorts of other things they can get into. So when you're supervising your puppy, you're not giving them the opportunity to wander off in the corner and have an accident or start chewing on something they shouldn't be chewing before you notice. Supervision should be thought of as the amount of attention you would pay to a toddler if you were supervising him or her at the community swimming pool. So that means you are actually looking at, watching, following the puppy. They should be in your sight at all times. Again, you're watching a baby around some distractions and dangers, so you need to keep a close eye. If you can't supervise your puppy, no problem. Put him in his crate with a tasty chew toy, leave him there for a little while, and when you're ready to supervise again, you can let him out, or you can use a leash, put a leash on him, tether it right here to your belt loop, and just walk around the house. Your puppy's gonna have to stay right with you. Another thing that you're really going to want to focus on that first week with your new puppy is socialization. Socialization is the process of getting your puppy used to the sights and sounds, the places and people, everything he's going to encounter throughout his life as a dog. And the primary period of time to do this is between the ages of 3 weeks and 14 weeks. So 3 weeks and about 3.5 months. So a lot of that process did take place before you even got your puppy. But now that you have him, it's in your best interest to make sure that you expose him positively to as many things as you can, so that he'll be a well-adjusted, confident, non-aggressive, wonderful adult dog throughout his life. You want to pair new places, new experiences with something positive, and the best positive thing for most dogs is food. So we're going to use some kibble and dog treats, and I'm going to show you how to socialize your dog a little bit. So I'm going to grab some treats, and Foggy's not a puppy, but he was at one time. And I'm going to just teach you how to get him used to having his paws touched. So I'll just kind of pick up his paw. I got a handful of cookies, and I'm just going to kind of feed him, kind of touch between his toes and feed him. If he starts to pull back a little, I'm going to make it a little more gentle because I want it to be a positive thing, not that he's a little bit nervous or afraid or hurt or anything like that. Good boy. Pick the other side as well. Here you go. Here you go. Good boy. Just touching and feeding. Touching and feeding. Touching and feeding. Get him used to all that kind of stuff that the vet's going to want to do, or the things that I'm going to want to do. Then I can also do brushing. I have one hand full of cookies, one hand the brush. Just kind of brush him and then give him a treat. Brush him, give him a treat. So being brushed, being handled, it all predicts cookies. Good boy. And things that predict cookies are good. Okay, good boy. So when you go out on the street and you meet new people, everybody wants to pet your puppy. So be sure to give them a couple cookies and tell them, sure, you can pet my puppy, and give them some treats. Make sure men, women, children, people with hats, glasses, beards, people in wheelchairs, all sorts of different people feed your puppy cookies, and let him know that everybody is a cookie machine. The last piece of advice I have for the first week with your puppy is to not let your puppy get away with anything that you don't want them to do when they're an adult dog. So it's really easy when your puppy is about 10 pounds and just adorable as all get out to pet them maybe when they jump up on you, or to let them jump up on the counters, or let them trail your laundry around the house because it's so cute. Maybe they're grabbing onto the kid's sleeves and tugging on it, and it's all so cute when they weigh 10 pounds. However, in a few months, if you fast forward, you're going to have a 6, 7, 8-month-old puppy on your hands that's going to be quite a bit bigger and stronger, and all of those behaviors that were so cute a few months ago are not going to be so cute now. And it's much harder to break those habits once they've already started than to just start with that foundation from the very beginning. So if you don't want your puppy up on the furniture, from day one, do not allow your puppy up on the furniture. Prevent him from getting up there. If he starts to get up there, no, get him off as quickly as you can. Same with jumping up on people. Make sure if he's not going to be allowed in a certain area of the house as an adult dog, don't allow him in that area of the house as a puppy. So do your best not to let him get into any habits that you're not going to want to see when he is an adult.
If you'd like to learn more advanced strategies than what you've just watched, and different steps and the next steps to take with your dog, no matter what his situation or what his behavior or how old he is, I'd like you to come check out handsofftraining4dogs.com. That's handsofftraining, the number 4, dogs.com, where we have lots of resources available to help teach you how to take your dog's behavior to the next level, make him more hassle-free, and really turn him into the dog that you always dreamed he would become.